Greetings everyone, what is up with me again, Tam Prime 1 with another video review. For all in this video review, we're taking a look at Transformers Legacy Evolution, Armada Universe, Deluxe Class, Hotshot. First things first, I'll admit that's a bit of a mouthful right there. That's pretty much a mouthful, but I do love the fact that they are bringing out so many other figures from different universes, so many different incarnations. But right now, let's go and take a quick look at Hotshot. I love the fact they gave us Hotshot from the Armada universe. Very nicely done, Hasbro. You've definitely done a really fantastic job. Loving the overall quality of this guy right here. Really fantastic work. And I will say this, I've noticed like a different yellow paint scheme. Like right here is a much brighter yellow, while up here is a much it's a completely different yellow. I think like a mustard yellow. I'm not 100% for certain, but yeah, you guys definitely did like a separation of this, like much like with like I'm trying to remember Power of the Primes, Rodimus Prime Evolution, blah, I can't talk right. I have the words on the tip of my tongue, but I can't say it. But yeah, you guys definitely did the same thing like with Hotshot right here, like you did with Legacy Evolution, like with Power of the Primes, Hot Rod Evolution, or Rodimus Prime Evolution, or however you want to call it. But yeah, you guys definitely did the same thing right here. Pretty much did the same thing, but still the overall execution of this figure, like the way you guys did this, it's really fantastic. I'm loving the redeco version of him right here. The only, well, remolded version, but the only issue I have with you guys is whenever you guys decided to make the Thrilling 30 Transformer Hotshot from the Armada line, and I just took a look at that. I took a look at that figure from Piog's video review, and I'm just thinking like, seriously? I felt like it was a slap in the face to all of us fans right there, Hasbro. So yeah, you guys definitely redeemed yourself strongly with this newer mold. It's definitely a lot better. But I'll admit this, like the way you guys remolded that version was a lot better, but it was worse than, but it was much worse though. Primarily because like you could never use the rear tires right here as the main weapon, in which you guys redeemed yourselves by doing just that. The only problem is still no minicon. No minicon. The only, well, quite frankly, the only way to give Hotshot his minicon is to use the original Jolt minicon. The original Jolt. I think that's the reason why they couldn't, like, the reason why you guys didn't come on out with these guys right here. I'm not beginning to realize, I don't think you guys could have remolded him or something. I'm not 100% for certain, but yeah. Like with Armada Hotshot right here, you can actually, well, with Legacy Evolution Armada Hotshot right here, you can actually take Jolt right here. I tested this on out, and you're kidding. You're kidding. He actually power linked before. If I just switch around the arms, maybe. That might be able to, oh my gosh, it actually does work if you switch out around the arms. Just do it like that right there, and just like this right here, if at all possible, and you can get like another speedy Hotshot if his tail is not dragging. Looks like his tail is dragging on the thing right here. So yeah, you guys can get like another speedy Hotshot right here. Joel can power link on the back of him, but only if like you rotate the arms around like so. So yeah, but still, at least Joel has another power link area right there. So you can just do like that right there, and just have it to where he's like this now. It's just like just hitting the ground constantly, unable to give Hotshot the speed boost he needs. But yeah, I do like the fact that they gave the new remolded Armada figures the look from the Transformers Armada toy line. Very nicely done. And also you can see right underneath here, you can see his arms, his legs. His legs are definitely in disguise. His arms, however, are not as in disguise as they should be. I do not know why Hasbro did not really focus in on this area right here. I do not know why they didn't focus in. But other than that, they definitely did a really fantastic job. And I also love the fact they included this little bit right here. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Just trying to. There it goes. Yeah, you can just unplug that right there. I'll admit this. First time I got a Hotshot in the packaging, I thought, oh no, he doesn't come with a cinder block because cinder block's doing there, but he does come with a cinder block, and I'm glad he does. I'm glad he does. He also looks like it has a powering port right there for the minicon or something, or what have you. But you can just put this right in here if you want to do so, or you can just plug it in onto the side of his vehicle, like either right there, or more preferably right there. That way, you can just like be like this right here, shooting at the Decepticons from the side of his vehicle. But yeah, I love the fact that he actually gave him not only his little engine block right here, but his minigun. His minigun. Why? Excuse me. Just why? Speaking of minicons, I also brought up with me the little Star Saber minicons, and let's see here. I'm not for sure if they can power link with him at all. No, they cannot power link with him because their little power link ports are like, this is too small to put the power link with him. These are like too close in together right there. But yeah, they definitely did a really great job with Hotshot overall. I also love the little silver lights that they did up here. Very nice little detailing that they did right here. And also with the feet, much like in the TV show, you can bring out the feet right here, but the only thing is he does not have his little saw blades on his feet right there. He does not have his little saw blades. And I just noticed this right here. But I think these are for whenever he has a power link with that one other Autobot. I can't remember his name for the life of me right now. I do have him. But yeah, I do love the fact they introduce Hotshot into the Legacy line. Very nicely done, Hasbro. And I'm anxious to grab up both Optimus Prime and Megatron. But yeah, very nicely done. And also love the Autobot symbol right there, because as we all know, the Autobot symbol is right there from the TV show. Other than that, there's like nothing else on him. And I also love this little bit of detailing, and also the blue transparent plastic right there. Very nice, Hasbro. I just love these things right here. I just love the way you guys made Hotshot right here. Now for some comparisons. First things first, here he is with Legacy Override, along with Cybertron Override. I got her flush. There we go. There we are. Here we are. Also, here he is with... Hang on for a second. Method to my madness, as always. My comparison might change that up later on. Here he is with the other two Autobots, Optimus Prime and Red Alert. Trying to say something different, but I could not say it. It did not want to come out of my mouth. Yeah, let me just... I'm about to say, rewind it back. Yeah, let me pull this back so we can get a good, clear view of all three of them. You can definitely tell the comparison right there. Always a method to my madness. Here he is with Armada Megatron. Get them both in there properly. Close that on up right there. You can see how how that goes right there. For a second, I gotta move my chair because I gotta pick this guy up. I accidentally put it on a little bit of it. Whoopsies. Hit the button. I hit the button. Here he is with Legacy Starscream and the original Armada Starscream. So far, so good. I almost forgot about one of the Autobots. And here he is with the... And here he is with... And for a second, trying to get things in order. Cybertron Hotshot. Along with Energon Hotshot. There we go. And now for the Armada Hotshot. And also... in the original engine block piece, you can see how this one looks compared to this one. Well, you can see how both these things look right here. You can definitely tell, like, you know, I want to scooch on up a little bit. You can definitely tell, like, this one has a, like, pretty much the same black color right here for the centerpiece of the centerpiece of the engine block, but it's a bit of a blue tint compared to the silver right here. I do like the silver, and I also like the blue, so that definitely does work on out right there. Also, they only included a couple of tabs in each of these right here, so this hot shot can take this one in. Same with this hot shot right here. So yeah, and also you can definitely tell the similarities and differences between the two of them. This one has red on its bumpers, bigger lights, and this one, like, pretty much in reverse. So yeah, you can definitely tell, like, similarities and differences, but you cannot see the head back there. This one is covered up by the top of the vehicle mode. This one's not. Well, it technically still is, but you all will see this soon. You also can see. Yeah, there we go. There you are. There's quite a bit we have to do. Quite a bit. So now time for the transformation process with Hotshot. Now I'll say this, the transformation process is very similar but also different in a way. They kept the door opening gimmick. There we go. And there we are. These two this tab right here will go into that little slot in there in his arm, just so that way it'll close on up properly. There we go. Here we are. They kept the molded details right there for the legs. I know I could have showed you all of them later, but I just wanted to point that out real fast. Go ahead and tap this right here. There we go. Now, with this piece right here, go ahead and bring down Hotshot's arms. And well, first things first, I want to show you all this right here. These little tab pieces will go into his hands to make sure that his arms, to make sure that these things can go up against here more properly, because there's like no other openings, and besides all that, he only has like a swivel right there in his arm for the transformation process. And this all made it a bit difficult to get on out of there. Yeah. There we go. And also, I'll openly admit this, I thought this Hotshot was going to be insanely hard to grab up like many of the other figures, but I don't think a lot of people are too thrilled with what they did with Hotshot, but I do like what they did with him. I wish they kept some of the things original as much as possible, but I do like the new transformation gimmicks. Now go ahead and take these things, rotate them on in, all the way on in like that. Same on this side right here. There you go. Now take this, rotate it around. Same with this, rotate it around. Take his leg right here and bring it on out. It's on a bit of a hinge, and bring it on down. And this little piece right here will go, this little tab will go in that little slot right there. There we are. Voila. Now what you want to do is you want to make this part right here is just a little bit finicky. Just a little bit finicky. Go ahead and just, there we go. Go. Now what we want to do is we want to take the entire waist assembly right here, rotate around the waist assembly. There we go. Rotate his foot around like right here. I'll take this, rotate to the back. There you go. Do the same thing in here. Rotate it forward. Take this, bring it to the back. There you go. So far, so good. Even I was trying to figure out how the transformation process. Whenever I look at a transformer, I try to figure out what the transformation process is before I get it. That's a bit of a weakness with me, but but it's me. It's what I do. Go ahead and take this right here. Take his foot, rotate it on out. Same with this other foot, rotate it on out. It's not like the previous version of where it's like spring loaded. You have to manually move it on out. Technically, it's the same thing with the other one, but y'all know how that is right there. Now, for the top part of the vehicle mode, no, the upper half of the robot mode, go ahead, undo. No, this will come on up as well, but you want to undo this right here, bring it on forward. Same thing with this piece right here, bring it on forward. There you go. Now, what you want to do with this piece right here is take this, bring it out, bring up Hotshot's head. and just flipping it on out and just closing this on up. Now I love this part right here. Like, even though these mushroom pegs are exposed, Hotshot, like the upper body right here, he will cover up these little areas to keep his arms on in very nicely. Let's take this right here, bring it on back. Now, originally, I'm going to show you all this real fast. Originally, this is up right here, and these two tabs and these tabs are right up in this area right here. I'll show you all that. There we go. They have it, and now they are back. And then you just bring them back here. Open up this right here again, and just bring this on up right here. I love the new visor they give Hotshot, more target. I do wish they would have. I don't mind the gray color. I just wish they made it more show accurate to how it originally looked. But yeah, there we go. We are, and just bring this on back right here. This, trying to speak English correctly. This will go back here. There we go. So far, and just rotate this on down properly. Press that up against his back, and just take this and have it right there. So on this side. Come on, it kind of gets in there. Kind of. Take his arm, rotate his arm around, and there we go. Rotate his arm around right here. There we go. And there we have him. There is Legacy Evolution Hotshot. It is robot mode. No, I'll say this, like, they definitely did a really good job with his overall robot mode. I know he has a bit of a backpack kibble right here, but other than that, like, they definitely did a really good job at remaking his overall robot look for the TV series from Transformers Armada. And I must say this, like, despite the fact that they made it to where these things extend on up, it's a really good remold, much better than the Thrilling 30 if you ask me. Definitely much better than the Thrilling 30, and also I do agree with Prime versus Prime. I do wish that they would have left a little bit of that armor shielding over his arm right here, the yellow bit of the armor shielding over his arm right there, but this does help to make it a bit more show accurate right here. Just wish that they would have left a little bit of the yellow armor shielding, which you all will see real soon. What I mean by that, I think it's like either right here or right here on his arm in the TV show. I think it's like right here on the arm in the TV show because that's how he normally had it. But other than that, like, take a look at this right here with his little Evolution Fusion cannon or something. I'm not sure why that, like, Evo Fusion, like for him to like use his little cannon, probably bring out his little visor and just fire at the Decepticons, fire at all of them, and you can just rotate around. Like, this is universal, to where you can just rotate it around any way you want because of these little tabs right here. Because like once you're done, you can just rotate this back and just bring it down, and it'll go right there, and it'll tab, and like I think these tabs go into place up here as well. But yeah, very nicely done, Hasbro. I love what you did with Armada with Armada Universe Hotshot, but still, like, okay, and I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, you guys definitely did a really good version, except for the Thrilling 31. That one I would just want to throw in the garbage. I'm glad I never did grab up that one. That one just did not. That one just was just flat out horrible, just like the Starscream version, flat out horrible. But yeah, I do love this right here. Articulation-wise for him, waist articulation due to transformation. He would have an ab crunch right here, but that's only due to his head needing to go into his body for the transformation process. His arms can go up and down, and also back and forth, but limited due to the backpack right here. But you can just do like this one if you wish to do so, and in, and also elbow articulated up to 90 degrees. There you go. Legs, go forward and back, and also do the splits. And do the splits. Down a bit of a ratchet joint right here, but there's no ratchet, like there's no like ratchety feel to it. Also a little swivel right there and a swivel right here at the bicep. thigh bicep. I forgot to say thigh. Also, knee, bend knee right here. I will say this. It's a bit wonky on the inside right there, but on the outside here, it's more straightforward. You can also see the detailing they left in right there on the leg, and also the detailing right here on the chest, and a whole bunch of other areas. Very nicely done. I love the overall look and quality of Armada Universe. Hot shot. So yeah. Also, real quick for the size comparisons, real fast. Those comparisons, here it is with Armada Optimus Prime, Armada Red Alert, and here's Armada Megatron right behind him. Still Method to My Madness. Here we go. So far, you can definitely tell how much bigger these guys are compared to him. Also, here is with Override from Cybertron, Override from the Legacy line. Just bring them out right here as much as possible and I'm trying to get them all in as much as possible. But yeah, there we go. They are so far with all of them. Try to get the camera straight forward as much as possible. Oh man, bit hard with this camera. Push our shot back right there. There we go. So far, they are with them. Also, here he is with. Oh, I chose the wrong ones. Starscream. Oh, Starscream. I forgot his little shoulder piece. It popped off whenever I was transferring it. If I put him on down. Here's a shoulder piece right here. It is going to be outside of the frame. I'm not too worried because they're both evened up. Yeah. You can see how much taller that they both are compared to him. Also, he is with Cybertron Hot Shot, Energon Hot Shot. Stay, please. Thank you. Here we go so far. We are now for the original Armada Hot Shot. You can definitely tell all the differences, all the similarities. He still has his visor, but I wish I would have made this color over that color right there, but with the transparent blue right there. And also, well, you guys can see with the armor that I was talking about right here, he has armor on the top of his. He has armor right here on top of his arms compared to this one right here. But they had to change things around a whole lot. I'd say I had to make a lot of sacrifices to give him better articulation. But yeah, you guys can definitely see similarities right here. His wheels are on the inside, his wheels on the outside. Down here, outside and inside with the lights. Definitely different, but still I like with what he did with him to give him more articulation. I do wish they would have made a little bit more focus on this right here, just a little more focus, but other than that, they definitely did a really great job with him, a really great job. I love this right here. Also on the back right here, you can definitely tell, like, I wish that they would have made it to where there was a Minicom PowerLink port on the back of him right here, but with how they had to transform him right here, yeah, you guys can see that right there. Also, I say he's just a hair higher than he is. Just a hair higher on the front right here. Like, rotated around, looks like they're about the same height, but I can now tell he's just a hair higher, So he's definitely like almost as big as they could have made him like a little bit bigger just a little bit bigger to like give him more of a show accurate look. But yeah, I love this right here. Definitely love it. There we go. Now for the method to my madness once again. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this into his left hand because I'm going to take the Minicons right here, combine them into the Star Saber real fast. There you go. And there you are. There you have it. Now, the method of my madness is this. Can he hold the original? Well, first things first. Let's have it to where he can hold this Star Saber first. And he can hold this Star Saber first. Very nicely done. I love that they have it to where he can hold the original, that they can hold this Star Saber first. Very nicely done, Hasbro. Love that right there. If you're wondering about the engine block piece, let's see here. Where did I put that engine block piece? I'll put it down here somewhere. He has my other table. He cannot. I strongly doubt he can even hold. Yeah, he can't hold it at all. It would be way too loose in his fist. So yeah. Also, let's see if he can hold the original Star Saber sword. Let's see if he can. I'm hoping he can. Oh my gosh, he can. He can hold the original Star Saber. He can hold the original one. I love. It's like they decided. It's like they made it to. It's like they studied the original hilt of the Star Saber and made it to where he can now hold both stars. Well, made it to where all the figures from the Armada franchise can hold them. So yeah, Hotshot. This version of Hotshot can hold the Star Saber. Love that. That's one thing I've been curious about. One thing I've been very curious about. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Armada Hotshot right there. And I want to put this gun over here. Also, I'm just going to do a quick comparison. I'm just going to wrap up the video with a small guest star. And I mean a small guest star. Jolt right here, if he can stand up, he can only fall down. But yeah, that's comparison. Yeah, you guys can definitely tell how big he is compared to him. Yeah, I'll leave Jolt right there. And if y'all like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to me, Wishmaker, and also check me out on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Also look for me. Also check out my Temper Mind Gaming channel and my wife's channel, Wishmaker1028. And also look me on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. And until next one, everyone, I'm Timberman, and I'll be signing off right now. So peace out.